Paramount Global gains amid speculation could become activist target, right? So very interesting. And this came out May 17, 2023 today. I want to thank you all for joining me in this video. Welcome. This is pretty cool. PARA is the ticker symbol. Someone said yesterday in in a video I made about Ormid that, come out with a video before they take off. Ormid didn't really, it went up 79 cents yesterday, but today it went down a little bit and it still hasn't actually taken off. So I do come out with videos as best as I can, trying to get them out, talk about stocks before they take off. But hey, I'm no expert, I'm no financial advisor, I'm no, magician. I try my best. But when we look at this stock right here, I think that this is one of the best stocks that I could personally look at for one major reason. This is a well-known company. It's a great company, powerful company. And you know what? Even if, let's say, it didn't work out in the short term, I think that it will work out in the long term. This is just my opinion because this company is great. And those are some of the stocks that I really love to trade. So it's trading at $15.53 as I am doing the video right now. And what you're looking at is the one-day chart. So it went up a bit, 3.88% today. Still trading so cheap compared to what Warren Buffett bought it. Yes, Warren Buffett is an investor in this company, even as I speak today. And I'm going to show you something very interesting about that. So, like I said, it's trading actually half the price of what Warren Buffett bought it. And so let that be a lesson also for those who may say, hey, you didn't get the stock, at the bottom, or hey, you bought that stock and then it went down. Nobody can predict any bottoms, right? Paramount Global rises 3% amid speculation that the company might be a takeover target, that it might be bought out, right? And you know that if Paramount Global indeed does get bought out, officially there's nothing yet, but there's speculation. But let's just pretend that they were going to be bought out. The price wouldn't be the $15.53 that it's trading right now. This is a really big company. If they were going to be bought out, I would assume, in my opinion, that the minimum would be $45 a share. That would be outstanding for anyone who bought this stock at $15, right? That is trading right now. Does this mean that that it's guaranteed to be bought out? That that's going to happen? No, like I said, this is speculation right now. So it says the movie studio and CBS network owner could be a potential target for an activist as it competes with bigger rivals such as Netflix and Disney, according to an activist inside report that traders were circulating on Wednesday. Paramount is in the 80th percentile of the insignia vulnerability of companies that could face an activist investor. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be an easy buyout in any way, shape, or form. This is a very big and complex company, and that's why I think $45 minimum would be the buyout. The report highlighted that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway is the second largest holder of Paramount Global, and recent comments the billionaire made at his annual report about the company cutting its dividends and so on. All right, we'll also talk about that, and I'll include that in the risk part. Well, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you more than just the dividend part as a risk, more serious stuff. The company distributes a schedule of news and public affair broadcasts, sports, entertainment programming, acquires or develops and schedules programming on the CBS television network that includes primetime comedies, dramas, reality, specials, kids programs, daytime dramas, and so on. They also have the CBS Sports Network, a 24-hour cable channel that provides sports-related content. And they also have Paramount Plus, which is a digital subscription, video on demand, and live streaming service. They said that Berkshire Hathaway was the second largest shareholder of Paramount, but when I look up the when I look up all the everybody who's invested in Paramount Global, right? The number one investor with the most shares is Berkshire Hathaway. So number one investor is Berkshire Hathaway. They're not the second largest. Warren Buffett is officially the largest shareholder in Paramount Global with 93.7 million shares. And I think he paid more than $31 a share. I think that's where the average is for Berkshire Hathaway, $31 a share. I didn't do the math, but I'm assuming, let's see, I'm assuming it's right there. But so Berkshire Hathaway paid quite a bit of money to be the number one shareholder in Paramount Global, and Paramount Global since then has taken a deep fall to $15. Doesn't mean anything. The one thing you should know, and especially if you're new to investing, know what you buy, because if you know what you buy, then you won't worry if it went down. First of all, you can't predict the bottoms and so on. So if you know what you bought, like let's say for example, I like Rocket Lab, right? And let's say I buy Rocket Lab, but I don't know, I'm just going to make a price. It's actually trading higher today. But let's say I buy it at $4, and then it drops to $3. You think I'm going to care? I'm not going to care. I would say the worst I would say is, oh well, I wish I would have bought at $3, but that's okay. Like I wouldn't stress out. That's the point, right? Because I know what company I'm buying. That I bought. Anyways, Berkshire Hathaway Corporation, so number one shareholder, which is actually very promising to see that. Paramount Global fell really hard, and that was because of their last earnings, where it showed that the company had a lot of expenses. I think that was the primary part. A little soft guidance for going forward. And I think that overall it was a big overreaction, but those overreactions by Wall Street give retail investors many times opportunities to get into good stocks at a cheap price or sell stocks at a high price. The volatility that exists sometimes with that is actually in our favor. So Paramount Global is going through tough times, but he believes that he can eventually turn things around. And if Warren Buffett is the number one shareholder in Paramount Global, why would I have a reason to think otherwise? In my personal opinion, Warren Buffett is not perfect, but I always follow him, and whatever he buys, I pretty much buy it too. Blindly, to be honest, because that's how much I trust Warren Buffett. It might sound crazy, but I do. The company has a great set of platforms and content engines to take advantage of the eventual economic rebound and advertising resurgence. The CEO said in a recent memo that streaming should be all about profits, not blindly about subscribers. So they are turning things around, and they are cutting. They're making cuts in costs and so on. I'll show you that in a little bit. The company also needs to develop and expand their IP, perhaps cut the dividend entirely, which is something that Warren Buffett mentioned. Now, Paramount to shut down MTV News after 36 years. That was last week. And just recently, Paramount announced last Tuesday that he planned to cut 25% of their workforce across entertainment divisions. So they're making big cuts, and thus I think going forward, the company will have much better earnings. The stock will go higher, and the eventual possible maybe takeover might actually occur. And if it does, the price would be that they would have to pay for Paramount would be quite high. In the end, overall, I think that Warren Buffett will come out a winner out of this, as Paramount is a really, really powerful company. If we look at the revenues that you can see here, going from 2014 forward to 2022, they have $30.1 billion. If we look at what the analysts are saying, they're saying a hold. For the next 12 months, they think that the stock could possibly fall to $13, maybe go to 22, or as high as 37. For the next 12 months, that's the analysts, what they see. Me personally speaking, what I see for the next 12 months in Paramount Global, and we'll have to see that later, and I'll make a video about it later to see if I was right or not. I'm going to take a guess, which doesn't mean that it's actually going to happen or that's true, but I think that Paramount Global within the next 12 months will be trading at 21, 22, and after that, it'll slowly start to rise and go further after that. That's, obviously a lot of other variables can come into play. Politics, all sorts of things, or things we can't even think of right now that would shape the markets and could possibly go in a negative way. But overall, I think that Paramount Global is in a direction where they're cutting costs. They're focused more now. They got Warren Buffett as the number one investor. And I think that overall there's going to be more news later and more catalysts, and something's going to happen and the stock's going to go higher. Paramount Global also has an annual dividend of 96 cents, which Warren Buffett did hint that maybe they should cut that also. Shocked, because Warren Buffett likes dividends. But that's what I read. I didn't see him say that, but that's what I read. Maybe I'm wrong, or what I read was wrong. But it does have an annual dividend of 96 cents, which is pretty cool. What would be risks of investing in Paramount Global? I can think of many. One is maybe at some point within the next 12 months, we look at the next 13-year filing, or, and they say Warren Buffett, sold his entire stake. Highly doubt it though, because the stock is trading at $15, and he did buy this stock at a much higher price. So for the time being, I don't think he can sell. So we're safe on that. What's another risk that I can think of? Maybe that, you know what, in the end they don't succeed in cutting costs, and the earnings again are, like the previous one. Obviously it's going to be bad. Or another risk is news comes out and that no one wants to buy the stock. Which, you know what, that actually might not even be a risk. I shouldn't even mention that. Might be good, but so that's that. Macroeconomics, the general thing you can think of. So with all that being said, that's that. Paramount Global is a stock that I really, really like, especially at that price of $15.53. I think that's an awesome price for what this company is. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, and if you want to join my Discord or Patreon, the link will be in the comment section below. And if you like this video, share it in your social media networks to help others discover more about Paramount Global if they're interested. Thank you very much and take care.
Are you looking for a Discord platform that offers a first-class trading community? That's what you can expect when you join Bull Market Watch. Trading can be challenging for some people, but we're here to simplify the process for you. We have a very powerful track record. Our Discord deals with day trades, swing trades, and long-term trades. Hundreds of traders operate through our Discord, where we come up with stocks to trade for profits on the NASDAQ and NYSE. With a low monthly subscription of $9.90, you will have full access to our Discord, where you can interact with other traders and get all the latest news when it comes to trading as well. It's a community that is extremely supportive of one another and always willing to help each other out. Become a member of Bull Market Watch today and be on your way to a better financial situation.